প্রথমটা ইনভার্স অফ এ ম্যাট্রিক্স তোমালোকে জানো what do you mean by inverse of a matrix. Okay, so first of all, to have an inverse of a matrix, inverse matrix should be of order, means it should be a square matrix. That we say that a square matrix A is invertible if there exists another matrix B of same order such that AB into BA is equal to I, identity matrix. So we call B is the inverse of A, and it is denoted by A to the power minus 1. Okay, so this is the case. Okay. In case A is in this case, when you have an inverse, you call A as invertible. Okay, for example, here A has this is a matrix A, this is a matrix B. AB, if you multiply, you get a I, and similarly, if you multiply BA, you get a I. So therefore, what happened? B will be an inverse of A, or in same case, B is A inverse and A is B inverse. Okay, it is like 1 and 1 by 2. Okay, so you have to keep in mind that if you have a matrix which is not a square matrix, then you cannot find out the inverse. Next, if A is the inverse of B is the inverse of A, then A is also inverse of B. Okay, so it can be shown that a matrix, if it is invertible, it has only one inverse. Eta invertible matrix or eta inverse thakibo. Okay, it cannot be two, because when you take there are two inverses, we can establish that the two inverse are same. Yet A or B ami duta inverse hoise, then we have proved that B and C are inverse of A. We have taken, then we have established that B is equal to C. Okay, duta inverse jodi hoy tetia etai thakibo pare, duta thakibo nware. Now if A and B are invertible matrix, then AB inverse is this one, B inverse B inverse. So this can be also established by using this proof. Okay, so next topic is you have to find out the inverse of a matrix by using elementary operations. So how to do it? So we'll start with let X, A, B be matrices of same order such that X is equal to B into A. In order to apply sequence of elementary row operation on the matrix X equal to AB, we will apply this row operation simultaneously on X and first matrix A of the product AB in the right hand side. Similarly, in order to apply sequence of row column operations also, we do it like this only. Okay, so in view of above discussion, we conclude that if A is a matrix such that A inverse exists, then to find A inverse using elementary row operation, we write A equal to IA, and we apply sequence of row operation on A equal to IA till we get I equal to BA, where B will be the inverse of A. Similarly, we can do it with a column also. Okay, so that is the thing. Means idea is this only. So if what happened? Okay. So if you have to find inverse of a matrix, first of all I should write this A equal to IA. Okay. Now we do row operation for you. Then next step I should write A as a matrix equal to I as a matrix, and you will not write anything. You will write A only here. Okay, now what happened? You use apply row operation.
Sir, screen kon lagi doile.
Okay. Error dismiss present entire screen. ऐसे ना नया है ना আজি অলপ ডাৱৰীয়া কৰি আছে so internet often slow. Okay, so this is the thing. প্ৰথম আমি কি লিখিম a equal to ia তাৰপিছত a এর যোন ভ্যালু দিয়া থাকে এবিলাক ইয়াত লিখি দিম. Okay, we'll write a here. Okay, a ইয়াত লিখি দিলো. তাৰপিছত ইয়াত লিখিম 1 1 1 0 0 0 আইডেন্টিটি ম্যাট্রিক্স ইয়াত লিখিম. Okay, apply row operation to কৰিম with the aim এটা থাকিব কি কৰি থাকিব aim should be that a টোক আমি i বনাই দিম. Okay, আৰু এই যোনবিলাক ৰ অপাৰেশন ইয়াক i বনাব কৰিম একে অপাৰেশনটা আমি ইয়াতো কৰিম. Okay, তেতিয়া কি হ'ব লাষ্টত কি হৈ যাব ইয়াত আইডেন্টিটি ম্যাট্রিক্স আহি যাব আৰু ইয়াত ইকুয়াল টু এটা কিবা এটা ম্যাট্রিক্স থাকিব ইয়াত a থাকিব আৰু our claim to হ'ল যে this matrix ইয়াত যোনটো আহিব this will be our a inverse. so আমি verify কৰি পিছলে চাই লম. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, so এতিয়া so এটা example then we'll do few problems. So by elementary row operation find the inverse of this matrix a to d. So in order to use elementary row operation we may write a equal to ia. I মানে identity matrix a, or you write a here. So left hand side মই a লিখি দিলো equal to right hand side মই i জায়গাত identity matrix লিখিব কিন্তু right side a matrix ক আমি a বুলি লিখিম. Okay, তাৰপিছত ইয়াক আইডেন্টিটি ম্যাট্রিক্স বনাব লাগে. আইডেন্টিটি ম্যাট্রিক্স মানে a2 বনাব লাগে aim to a2. so you have a aim. এতিয়া ইয়াত প্ৰথমটো কথা এটোক আইডেন্টিটি ম্যাট্রিক্স বনাবলৈ কি কৰিব লাগে ইয়াত 0 কৰিব লাগিব ইয়াত 0 কৰিব লাগিব ইয়াত 1 কৰিব লাগিব. Okay, so ইয়াত 1 আছে sorry ইয়াত 1 আছে আগত. Okay, এতিয়া ইয়াক 0 কৰি লম প্ৰথম. so to make this এটো মানে আইডিয়া এটো প্ৰথম যোনটো 1 1 পজিশনৰ এলিমেন্ট থাকে ইয়াক 1 কৰি ল'ব লাগে তাৰ তলৰখিনি প্ৰথম 0 কৰি ল'ব লাগে ৰ অপাৰেশন ইউজ কৰি. তাৰ পিছত 2 টু পজিশনৰ যোনটো থাকিব তাক 1 কৰিব লাগে তাৰ পিছত বাকি কিটা 0 কৰিব লাগে. ডায়াগোনাল এলিমেন্টৰ পৰা এনেকৈ কৰি থৈ আহি থাকিব লাগে তাৰ পিছত ৰ কিটাকো 0 কৰি গৈ থাকিব লাগে. ওকে, that is the idea. so প্ৰথম কি হ'ল this is 1, so you make it 0. so to make this thing 0 ইয়াক 0 কৰিবলৈ কি অপাৰেশন ইউজ কৰিব লাগিব এটা তোমালোকে ভাবি ওলাব লাগিব. so here it has used what r2 changes to r2 minus r1. okay, এটা a2 কৰিলে কি হ'ব r2 বদলি গ'ল r2 minus 2 r1 মানে this is 2 minus 2 equal to 0. এটা a2 কি হ'ল minus এটা হ'ল minus 10 or minus 4. so দুটাক এড কৰিলে কি হ'ব minus 5. okay, so we got this one. তাৰ পিছত সেম অপাৰেশনটো ইয়াতো ইউজ কৰিব লাগিব. ইয়াত কি কৰিব লাগিব r2 চেঞ্জ টু r2 minus 2 r1. এতিয়া r2 মানে ইয়াত প্ৰথম 0 আছিল so this will be 0 plus minus r1. so this is minus minus 2. so this will be minus 2 or it will be 1 plus 0 into minus 2 will be 1. okay, এটো স্টেপ হৈ গ'ল 1 হল এটো 0 হল. এটা ইয়াক আইডেন্টিটি ম্যাট্রিক্স বনোৱা আমাৰ এম হয়. এটা ইয়াক এই -5 to 1 কৰিব লাগে so how you are going to make this thing 1 কেনেকৈ 1 কৰিবা আমাৰ ro operation তিনটা আছে এটা হল change of row এটা হল multiplication of a row by a constant non-zero constant আৰু এটা আছে এনেকা replacing a row by a row plus a constant multiplication of another row okay so ইয়াক যদি আমি 1 কৰিব লাগে কি কৰিম yes we can multiply this row by 1 by -5 right 1 by -5 উপর যদি আমি multiply করি কি পাম that 1 পাই যাম so this is what we are going to do now you applying r2 equal to -1 by 5 r2 এটা 1 আহি গল একেবারে এটা 2 by 5 আহি গল এটা -2 আছিল আর this will be -1 by 5 okay ইয়াত 0 উপর তো 0 কেনে গেল উপর তো 0 নাছিল তো 0 আছে নাকি oh yeah to 0 আছে sorry so this is the thing so এটা এই ম্যাট্রিক্স ক আমি আইডেন্টিটি ম্যাট্রিক্স বানাব লাগে তার মানে ইয়াক a2 to 0 কৰিব লাগে so a2 to 0 কৰিবলৈ কি এপ্লাই কৰিব লাগিব this will be r1 minus changes to r1 minus 2 r2 that's it a2 operation ইয়াত যদি did তেতিয়া this will be 0 and this will change to something else so a2 যোনটো ম্যাট্রিক্স হল এটো আমাৰ a inverse হয় this is the a inverse so you can multiply this thing with a and verify this okay a কি আছিল a is 1 to 2 minus 1 1 to 2 minus 1 লগত ইয়াক multiply কৰি চাবা so you will get that okay similar to that যদি আমি খালি কলম অপারেশন ইউজ করি তেতিয়া কলম অপারেশন কৰিব লাগিব this is 1 প্ৰথম এটো 0 কৰিলাম okay next ইয়াক আকৌ 1 কৰিব লাগে তাৰ পিছত এটো 0 কৰিব লাগে that's it okay so 0 কৰাটো মানে কি আমি যেটো 0 কৰিব লাগে 1 কৰিব লাগে কৈ আছো so we cannot use up কিবা বেলেগ বস্তু ইউজ কৰিব নোৱাৰো আমি খালি ro operation বা column operation ইউজ কৰিব যদি তোমালোকে ro operation ৰ কম্পাটিবল খালি ro operation ইউজ কৰিবা যদি column operation কম্পাটিবল column operation ইউজ কৰিবা that's it খালি মিক্স আপ কৰিব নোৱাৰা ro আৰু column একেলগে একেটা প্ৰশ্ন তুমি কৰিব নোৱাৰা okay this thing you should keep on mind okay you can use only row operation in a problem or column operation in a problem not the both okay so here is this thing obtain the inverse of this matrix using elementary row operation করে here inverse to double okay so this is a matrix so first of all you write a equal to ia that is left hand side of junto a as you replace this with a given a I to you replace with I and you keep the a as it is now our aim is to get a 1 here so I am going to use row operations only so get a 1 here you have to look at the downside yet cover 1 ase niki so you got there is a 1 so to you bring this 1 here in the first row place so it ki koribo lagibo exchange these two because exchanging is a row operation so we exchange this two so apply r1 r2 okay so when you apply this r1 r2 you have exchanged this two and you have to apply here also so you have to exchange this thing okay this thing works like one matrix a equal sign to nai boli dhori kini eta matrix type eto manoke behave korbe you have to think like that now exchange kori that you got a 1 here so you see this one identity matrix are 1 a to 1 so this is good now you have a 0 here this 0 we have now we have a0 to anibula so a0 to so to get a 0 here what you will do as you have a 1 here so you use this 1 to make this thing 0 so they apply r3 changes to r3 minus 3 r1 okay. so arrow eta what so yeah when you have a 1 here if you have 3 4 k whatever it is so you have to apply this only r3 changes to r3 minus yeah june to assign if you have a class here you have to put this will be a formula to say eke thakibo so this will be r1 okay what is it like that next time you say this if this is 1 that is okay if it is not 1 jodi tolor pora hai exchange kori anibo para upor to yar anibo nori upor a to 1 होगा. So that's why you can exchange the lower rows with this. Okay. Then if it is not 1, you can multiply this thing also by applying row operation of second kind. Okay. Now again you apply row operation of third kind to make this one 0. After that you make this one 0. Okay. Then you have this matrix. It has an identity matrix type only this column is not changed. So you make this one 1. Now there is a minus 1, so you cannot change this. Okay, so you have to multiply this by half. So multiply this thing by half and make this one 1. After that, using this one, you make this one 0 and this one 0. So first of all, I took 0 value. Next, you make this one 0. Okay, by using this row operation of third kind. So therefore, row operation of third kind is very important. Okay. So anyway, let's do a hand-on exercise and it will be clear. Okay. So we'll be doing one simple one first. Using the elementary row operation, find out the inverse of this matrix. It exists. Okay. There will be some cases where inverse doesn't exist. So elementary level, what the row below will be 0. Then in this case, what happens? We have all zeros in the second row of the left-hand side matrix above. So therefore, P1, P inverse does not exist. If you take it as 0, then what happens? Inverse does not exist. Okay. That is the thing. So let's do question number 1 only, and I will discuss all the technicalities here. Okay. 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 Question number 1. So our matrix is what is the matrix? 1 minus 1 2 3. It is no? Yes.
Hi.
This is the thing. Now after that you write we have A equal to I A. Okay. Now we put the values of A in the left hand side. A to value 1 minus 1 2 3 equal to, you write the I here. This is 1 1 0 0. This is the identity matrix of order 2. Next, you don't write the A. Here A will likhna pade. Here value kita put korna pade. Okay. Now, our aim hole A to 0 kora or A to 1 kora, A to 0 kora. So to make this one 0, so we have to use some row operation. Okay. So as I am not going to do anything with the first row, so I will write the first row first. Then I will see what happens to the second row. Okay. So this is 1 0 1 minus 1. Second row I have to change. Okay. So apply what? A to 0 koribo lage. So what you will do? R2 change. Prothom here 1 kora pisot to write this one, it's very easy. Just you observe this. R2 change koribo lage. So this is R2. It changes to prothom to R2 rakhibo. Then what is this? Here minus 2 ase now. So you 2 ase. So you put minus 2 here. If it is minus 2, then you have to put. So 2 and 1 R1 ase. So you put R1. That's it. Nothing. Etu kane ki ahibo lage ki koribe chinta koribe ekো নাই. Now you apply this one here in this matrix. So etu kore ki hobo? R2 changes to 2 into minus 2 R1. So this will be what? R2 mane 2 0, right? This is 0. Next etu ki hobo? 3 minus minus plus 2. So this will be 5, right? Hobo na?
Hobo.
Yat ki hobo etia? 0 after 0 ase 0 minus 2 into R1 at 1 ase. So this will be minus 2, right? Hoy na?
Hoy.
Aru ki ase R1 mane ki ase 1 minus 2 into 0. So this will be 5. Okay. That is the thing. Next case, it's a A2 matrix. So next our aim is A matrix or A matrix compare koisu. So you should get a 1 here. It's 1 topology. So to get a 1 here, it is very simple. We have to multiply the second row by a constant. So prothom to because I am not going to do with the first row, do anything with first row. So 1, 0. So A. Okay. Now I have to do something with second row. So this will be what? R2. Yet 1 anibolagi. So whatever it is, you just see, okay, is this non-zero? That's very nice. Jodi take it as 0 hoy jay at then that will be not invertible. Okay. Now R2 changes to ki hobo? Yeah, G ase. 5 ase, you just write reciprocal of 5 R2. That's it. Okay, if you have a minus 5, you product minus 1 by 5. If it is 5, 1 by 5. Okay, that's it. Now 1 by 5 would be 0 to multiply into 0 into 1 by 5 you will get 0. 5 into 1 by 5 is 1. Minus 2 into 1 by 5 is minus 2 by 5, right? Why not?
Hi.
Next, 1 into 1 by 5, 1 by 5. Okay, so you say I got a 1 here. So I don't care about yeah G hoy ase, we don't care. Hoy thakibo re G or naturally G ase hoise, but our aim to hold yak 1 for. Now only you have to make this one 0. That's it. It took 0 koribo hole ki hobo? I have to change row 1. So row 2 kami eke likhi 0 1 equal to you have to minus 2 by 5 1 by 5 A. Now I have changed the row 1. So similarly here janeke koise prothom row 1 R1 likho. R1 changes to R1. Tarpor ami sum yat ki ase minus 1 ase na minus 1 thaka mane yat ki koribo plus 1 koribo lagbe plus 1 mane 1 ni likhile hoy jabo. So R2. That's it. Okay, now you apply this operation here. So you keep on to R1 plus R2. R1 it changes to R1 plus R2. So 1 plus 0 1 minus 1 plus 1 0 1 plus minus 2 by 5 kya hobo 3 by 5 and this plus this is 1 by 5. Okay, this is the thing. You see this is 1 here. Therefore A inverse is equal to 3 by 5 1 by 5 minus 2 by 5 1 by 5. Okay, this is the inverse. So you can verify this. Verify A into A inverse is equal to A inverse into A equal to 1. Itu pabula. Okay, now see what is A into A inverse. A ki asile 1 minus 1 2 3 1 minus 1 2 3. This is A. A inverse we got 3 by 5 1 by 5 minus 2 by 5 1 by 5. You multiply this too. So what you will get? 1 into 3 by 5 3 by 5 minus 1 into minus 2 by 5 is plus 2 by 5 1 into 1 by 5 1 by 5 minus 1 into 1 by 5 minus 1 by 5 2 into 3 by 5 6 by 5 3 into minus 2 by 5 minus 6 by 5 2 into 1 by 5 2 by 5 3 into 1 by 5 plus 3 by 5. Okay, this is equal to 1 over 2. This is 1, this is 0, this is 0, this is 1. So we got the identity here. Okay. Similarly, you do A inverse A. So what is this? A inverse means 3 by 5, 1 by 5, minus 2 by 5, 1 by 5. This is A inverse. Then A, 1 minus 1, 2, 3. Multiply them. 3 by 5 into 1 is 3 by 5. 1 by 5 into 2 is what? Sorry, 1 by 5 into 2. Plus 1 by 5. Sorry, 2 by 5. 3 by 5 into minus 1 is minus 3 by 5. 1 by 5 into 3 is plus 3 by 5. Minus 1 by 2 by 5 into 1 is minus 2 by 5. 1 by 5 into 2 is 2 by 5. Minus 2 by 5 into minus 1 is 2 by 5. 1 by 5 into 3 is 3 by 5. Right? Now you add them, you get 1, 0, 0, 1. So you see we got this is 1, this is equal to I, this is equal to Y. Therefore, verified, right? It shouldn't be hence verified. Okay? So you don't worry about writing this all things. You just try to understand. Okay? I will share the PDF of this. Okay? Okay, from today onward, I will be sharing this thing in the Google Classroom, not in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so you can take them from the Google. Okay, any problem till now? I think you shouldn't have any problem.
No, sir.
So let's do. এতিয়া আমি 3 by 3 matrix এটা লৈ কিনে কৰিছো 2 by 2 to তোমালোকে পাৰিবা বুলি আশা ৰাখিছো so we'll take a 3 matrix. Let's check this one. Okay, it was one complex thing, so we'll do this one. Okay, so 2 minus 3 3 2 2 3. So 2 minus 3 3 2 2 3. So next here, so 3 minus 2 2 3 minus 2 2. Okay, this is our matrix. Okay, so we'll call it A equal to this. Okay, question number 15. We'll start with let A equal to this. Okay, now we have what put A here. 2 minus 3 3 2 2 3 3 minus 2 2. A to put value. Then you put the value of I is 1 0 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. Okay, now you put A here. Okay, that's it. Now next our procedure to kiya ami yak identity matrix banabo. So I have to make this one 1, this one 1, this one 1, baki kita 0 banabo. Here G hoy, we don't care. Okay, so now yak 1 banabo lage. Yat 1 banabo hole I am going to use only row operation. So we'll see yat tolot 0 ase niki 1 ase niki. So we don't have a 1 here, right? So we'll make this one 1 by multiplying this row. Okay, and row operation number 2 use korbo lagibo aru baki duta eke thakiba. So this will be like 2 2 3 3 minus 2 2 equal to এইটো একো থাকিব 1 0 1 0 0 1 a to a থাকিলে. So we are going to apply r1 changes to ইয়াক 1 কৰিবলৈ কি হেৰি মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰিব লাগিব by which number? You just see this, what is there? Here reciprocally multiply কৰিব লাগিব. Okay, so you have a 2 here, so your 2 reciprocal will be 1 by 2. That's it. Okay, don't worry too much. G থাকিব তাৰ reciprocally multiply কৰিব লাগিব. Okay, that's it. The 1 by 2 ৰে ইয়াক multiply কৰিলো. This will be 1. This is minus 3 by 2 আৰু এইটো 3 by 2. এইটো কি হ'ব 1 by 2. এইটো 0. This is 0. Okay, now you got a 1 here, so we have to make this one 0. So মানে r to change কৰিব লাগিব. So 1 আৰু r একে থাকিব. 1 minus 3 by 2 3 by 2. So let's make this thing minus 3 by 2. এইটো চেঞ্জ কৰি আমি সো তলতে লিখি দাও 3 minus 2 0. ইয়াতে এটা রাখি দিই এনেকে 0 0 0 1 a
Sir, it was 0. Can you?
এটা চেঞ্জ কৰিব লাগে কোনটো 0 এইটো মিস ভুল হৈছে গো হ্যাঁ 2 আসলে 2 এ থাকি যেটো ওকে সো এটো 0 কৰিব লাগে এটো 0 কৰিবলৈ কি কৰিব ৰ টু চেঞ্জ কৰি আছো সো আই হ্যাভ টু এপ্লাই r2 changes to r2 তাৰপিছত চাবলৈ ইয়াত কি আছে প্লাস 2 আছে তাৰ মানে ইয়াত -2 কৰিব লাগিব কোনটো ইউজ কৰিব লাগে r1 that's it. Now you apply this thing here. কি পাবা 2 minus 2 0 2 plus 4 by 2 right 4 by 2 মানে কি হবে কি হবে হয় না so 4 by 2 মানে 2 হল তবে কিমান হবে 2 plus 2 4 হয়ে যাবে না হয় না
Hi.
yes or no
Hi.
আর ইয়াত কি হবে এটা হবে -3 plus 3 0 right আর এটা কি হবে ইয়াক যদি -2 দিয়ে মাল্টিপ্লাই কৰি দিও so you will get a -1 plus 0 is -1 আর এটা হলো 1 plus 0 0 0 plus 0 so 1 plus 0 কেনেকে 0 মানে 0 লিখিব বহু বেশি ভাল পাম I have a affinity with 0 okay
Sir, screen খন আগো লাগি ধৰিলে
আচ্ছা সেকেন্ড স্টেপ তো আমি কৰিলো ওকে ঠিক আছে এতিয়া নেক্সট কি কৰিব লাগিব এটা ইউজ কৰি ইয়াক 0 কৰিব লাগিব ইয়াক 0 কৰিবলৈ কি কৰিব লাগিব we have to keep row 1 and row 2 as it is so row 1 and row 2 আমি ইয়াত লিখি লওঁ প্ৰথম 1 minus 3 by 2 3 by 2 0 4 0 okay equal to sorry so this is 1 by 2 0 0 minus 1 1 0 and you have a here so it is good so what you will do you have to apply r3 right r3 change so we have to change r3 so this is r3 it changes to r3 so what is there 3 so if you have a 3 here you have to put minus of that -3 r which row 1 taka row to r1 that's it I change it so 3 minus 3 so this will be 0 minus 2 plus 9 by 2 কিমান হ'ব minus 2 plus 9 by 2 is 5 by 2. Okay, so it is minus 3, so minus 9 by 2. 2 plus minus 9 by 2 is minus 5 by 2. Okay, that's it. Now you have to change here also. R3 changes to R3 minus 3 R1. This is R1. R1. So this will be what? 0 minus 3 by 2. So this will be minus 3 by 2. 0 plus 0, 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay, that's it. Next, observe this. 4. Get 4 also. You don't have a 1 here. 1 thakile ami tolat 1 thakile we can exchange it because there is no 1, so we have to make this one 1 by how? How you are going to make this one 1? So we have to change, work on R2. So R2 jehetu kaam koribo lage, so we have to keep R1 and R3 as it is. So R1 1 minus 3 by 2 0 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2, okay, and equal to, you have to keep as it is 1 by 2 0 0 minus 3 by 2 0 1. Okay, and you have to put a here. Now we have to work on R2. R2 changes to, you have to multiply by which number to get a 1 here?
1
Reciprocal
by 4.
of this. Yes, reciprocal of that. So 1 by 4 R2. That's it. So you multiply that. So that will be what? There was 0. This will be 1. 1 by 4 into 0 is 0. 1 by 4 into minus 1 is minus 1 by 4. This will be 1 by 4. And this will be 0. Now you have a 1 here. So we have to use this one and make this one 0 first. So a to 0 for him. Aim is to make this one 0. So let's do it like this. So R1 I have to change. So R2 I will keep like this as it is. Okay. This is equal to, here also I have to keep this 2 row as it is. Okay, and this is A. So I have to apply what? A to 0 koribo lage na. So what you have to apply? R1 changes to R1. Yat ki ase minus 3 by 2. If it is minus 3 by 2, you have to add. Here it will be plus 3 by 2. Then R, which one I have to go? I am going to use R2. So this is R2. That's it. Okay, apply now. R1 plus 3 by 2 R2. So 1 plus 0. This will be 1. 3 by minus 3 by 2 plus 3 by 2. This will be 0. And this is 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 plus 0 is 3 by 2. Right. Now what? R1 at 1 by 2 ase plus 3 by 2 into 1 by 4. Kiman hobo? This is like this, right? 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2 into minus 1 by 4. It's like 1 by এতিয়া ইয়াত কি আহিব এটো কৈ আছো ইয়াত আহিব কি R1 ৰ কি আছিল 1 by 2 plus 3 by 2 আৰু R2 ৰ minus 1 by 4 so minus 1 by 4 এই হিসাবটো মই ডাইৰেক্ট মুখেদি কৰিব পৰা নাই কাৰণে মই লিখি লৈছো তোমালোকে যদি মুখেদি কৰিব পৰা you can do it so this is the thing writing this you will get this one so now this will be what? 1 by 8. Okay, so we got a 1 by 8 here. Next, ইয়াত কি আহিব? R1 0 আছে plus 3 by 2 into R2. So 3 by 2 into R2 means this will be 3 by 8. Next, R1 plus 3 by 2 R2. So here you have a 0, both are 0, so you will get 0 here. Okay, so that is the thing. So it is 0 again. So now you make this one 0. So to make this one 0, we have to operate in R3. So I will keep R1 and R2 as it is. So this will be 1, 0, 3 by 2, 0, 1, 0. These two I'll keep like this. So here you will be 1 by 8, 3 by 8, 0, minus 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 0, minus 3 by 2, sorry, not 3 by 2, R3 to boldly koribo lagibo na. So this is A. So R3 should be changed to make this one 0. Aim to mane R3 changes to R3. Here ki ase 5 by 2. So you write minus 5 by 2 and you write R. R2 we are using, so this will be R2. That's it. I apply this. R3 is 0 plus 5 by 2 into 0 is 0. 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2, this will be 0. And this is what? Minus 5 by 2, 0. This is minus 5 by 2. And here ki hobo? R3 changes to R3 minus 5 by 2 R2. So R3 mane here ki ase? Minus 3 by 2 2 minus 5 by 2 A2. And what is R2? Minus 1 by 4. So this is minus 1 by 4. So you calculate this. This will be minus 3 by 2 minus minus plus 5 by 8. So this will be what? 12, right? 12 plus 5 divided by 8. So minus 12 negative. Okay, that's good. So this will be what? Minus 7 by 8. Right? Is it okay? So that is the thing. So yat ki pabo lagibo? Eto likhi loba. R3 ki ase yat 0 ase. So that's very nice. 0 ase to likhibo lage. Minus 5 by 2 into R2. 5 by 2 plus R2 mane this will be minus 5 by 2. 1 mane to 5 ho jabo. And this will be 8. Yat ki ase? R3 is 1, yat 0 ase. So this will be 1 plus 0. So 1. Okay, so that is the thing. Now I have to make this one 0. Yeah, 0 or 1. So to make this one 1, what you will do? First of all, we have to operate on R3. So we'll keep R1 or R2 as it is. So this will be like 3 by 2, 0, 1, 0. Okay, so this is equal to 1 by 8, 3 by 8, 0, minus 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 0, and this is A. So R3 ki koribo lagibo? R3 changes to make this one 1, what do you have to do? K multiply koribo lagibo, reciprocal of this. So what is the reciprocal of 5 by 2 minus 5 by 2 minus 2 by 5?
2 by 5.
R3, right? Minus 5, 2 by 5. You don't leave this minus. Okay, so this will be 0. This is 0. This is going to be 1. Or you have minus it multiply, this will be minus 35 by 16. Minus 35 by 16. Are it over? minus minus plus, right? Sorry, not plus, it plus is zero. So this will be plus 2 into minus 35 now भूल होइसे এটা क्या নেব minus 7 by 8 2 by 5 पे multiply করে কিমান পাম 14 by 8 5 is 40, right? Minus minus plus 10 by 40. This will be minus 2 by 5. Okay. Now last step is to make this one 0. That is 0 aside, so we are not going to make this one 0. It is 0. So what we'll do? We'll operate on the first row. So second row and the third row will remain same. Okay. So I'm sorry that I have taken too much time. This is due to the internet issue. Ten by 40 minus 2 by 5. Okay. So A. So we have to apply which operation? It is 0 bola ki kori babo? R1 changes to R1. Yet ki ase 3 by 5 ase, so this will be minus 3 by 2 ase, minus 3 by 2 into R. Sorry, likhibole jagah na kebe. R1 changes to R1 minus 3 by 2 R3. That's it. You apply this one, so you will get a 1 0 0. So ekhane ki aibo, ekhane you do it, and you will get this one will be the A inverse. Okay. So this finishes our so you complete this. Okay. So this finishes our 2 chapters, matrix and determinant. Or problem thakile tomaloke koribo pare, and we'll have a class test on matrix and determinant on Tuesday. Okay, next Tuesday, matrix and determinant class test. Any problem?